Ladies and gentlemen, when I started my business, it was only a side hustle, and now it's a full time business. And the truth is, any business has the potential to grow to that level. And so, if you're anything like me, you're in need of some time freedom, location freedom. As you can see, I'm filming at home. Well, you can't see, but I'm filming at home, and that's one of those advantages that you get from running your own business. I'm not saying it's any easier. To be fair, it's quite as hard as any other job. And now, if you have no idea where to start, and you could start here. There's so many businesses in 2025 where you can pick out a small niche and try to grow with it. You can try B2B convenient services, things like transportation, if you have a motorbike, or you can hire a motorbike, things like that. And the ideas are endless. You just have to pick out a small niche. And in my case, I went for social media management. So I started it as a side hustle, and from referrals, I got so many other clients that allow me to even pay my bills and quit my job. And yeah, I just signed an artist, and that way I am slowly building my portfolio in a way that allows me to even contract other people and be able to work with other people. So if you're anything like me, then this video is definitely for you, and you should watch it till the end and get to have a few tips on how you can navigate your own agency. And if you want to start marketing agency or a simple social media management agency, you only need two things. You don't need a laptop, you only need your phone and a business email, just for credibility, so that your clients see that you're taking your business seriously. What you don't need a website, you don't need a private limited company. So like I said, you only need a phone and a business email, and from there you're able to send cold emails or even cold calls to your clients, schedule a meeting, and I'll take you through the process. I'll take you through the process of how you'll be able to do that. And to be honest, this is the same procedure that I have used, and it has actually worked. I have an interview tomorrow, thanks to God. And yeah, I'm meeting this client, and it's potentially a high paying client as compared to the ones that I've been having before. So this is all very possible, and I'm just glad to share my journey with you. And at the same time, this is for me to be able to grow my brand, because that way, to be honest, having a personal brand will multiply your customer base by up to 100 times. So if you had 10, you'd probably get 100 clients. And that's why for me, this is just as important, building my brand, teaching my story. And also the time will come when I'll have some digital products. I'm working on that, and I'm really excited to put some students on board. I'm already working with some students from uni, very simple strategies that are actually live. And the good thing with business is, once you're able to do it and you can track your results, then that way, that's the only roadmap you need. You don't need to study a whole certificate or all that. I mean, but at some point I'll be able to have credibility, so that I'll be able to work with even bigger brands. But honestly, you don't need that to start. As a beginner, you only need two things: a phone and a business email, and you can always just start with small clients, and from there it's easy to scale, especially when you can see your results. So I'm really glad to share my story. And now we'll get into the 5 question: what, why, when, which, and where. So what it's a business for yourself, a very simple business model for yourself. Which year? This is 2025. When? Immediately. We're starting this immediately. So if you have these tools, you can just begin as soon as now. The where, you'll obviously do it online, and when you get the chance much later, you'll be able to open your website. Website builders are very affordable nowadays, from $10 to $20. That's like 1,500 to 2,000 Kenyan shillings. You're able to have your own website, and maybe a small fee for a domain name. And then, to be honest, personally, I don't even use that. I just have a simple website with some of my services there, and it's only for professionality. To be fair, my work speaks for itself. And later on, you might even want to consider opening a private limited company. Just go to eCitizen. It's quite straightforward and simple. I think the charge is about 10,750 or thereabouts. So it's quite really fair. And from there, you can be able to work with whoever will be able to sign you in, as long as they're very high paying. So the which platforms are we going to be posting our brand or growing our agency? So we have all the social media platforms. We have YouTube, TikTok, and all of them. So which services? So we have social media management, which is quite beginner friendly. We have content creation, which is intermediate, and paid advertising, which is intermediate to pro level, and email marketing, which is intermediate to pro level. So other than that, I would also like to mention the power of personal branding and digital products. This is something I am looking into even when I am making this video. It's one of those things that I'm still learning in the process. Remember, I just started this just a few months ago, but the growth has been so immense, and it was just as important for me to share my journey and be able to onboard some of the students. So I will leave a link on this video for you to be able to check out my website and a training course that is absolutely free for the next 30 days. But then from there, I'll have a small fee for the training on how I onboard my clients and how to get them to actually sign you and start your journey. So thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. I hope that gives you some level of confidence to be able to start immediately. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me on the email that I will leave on this video. It's tembomediasolutions@gmail.com. If you have any questions or want any of these services, also you can always send an email through the email provided. Thank you so much for listening to me, and as always, I'm vouching for you. I'm believing in you, and good luck.